Greetings to the enchanted ones, to the star seeds and light workers who have found their way to my channel. Just know that you are not here by accident. If you are seeing this right now, the divine allowed this to come across your energy. May any evil eye, negative intentions, or harmful energy sent to me or sent to the divine righteous collective be sent to its original source through way of instant karmic balance. Let my energy be used and not abused across all social media platforms. Ashe, ashe, let's get started. Okay, I had to extend the disclaimer because Spirit asked me to, and I listen to Spirit every time. Okay, completion of travel, the world card. First card out, something fell out with it. What was it? They said, take it as it was. It was in the reverse. It's the ace of, the page of swords, the page of air. So a lot of talking going on. Air, wind, spirit, people using their spirits. So stalking, spying, gossiping. Somebody's mad that you're 111 of the energy that you're in. I want to say that I had a spiritual download. That's what they call it, or divine insight, whatever you want to call it. I like to myself refer to it as conversations with the Most High. So today I was having a conversation with the Most High. That's karma that hit the ground. I was just talking about divine justice, and then look what hits the floor. Justice, karma. Somebody, and this hit the floor, and when it hits the floor, they say like the meaning is doubled. I like to think tripled because the divine always works in threes. Cause and effect, win-win. But anyway, the divine insight, the conversation that I had with the Most High earlier in meditation was, I got bit by a tick. Now, thankfully, you know, to the Most High, nothing serious happened other than it's just like a very vicious looking bite. So I was prompted to look up the spiritual meaning of like what ticks mean, because 222 balance. Everything has meaning, right? If you look at it that way, everything means something, especially when something happens to you physically. That means that something is going on with you spiritually. And I am a mirror reflecting back to the collective what you probably resonate with this. That's why you clicked on the title. That's why you follow me, or however you came across this message. But anyway, I got bit by a tick right on my leg. Very ugly looking bite. And when I looked up the meaning of what ticks are, it says like basically energy vampires, something sucking at your life force, something that bites you in order to infect you. It's parasitic. And somebody has someone parasitic in their energy. And it's so funny because yesterday when I was just scrolling through social media, I seen, what was the quote? It said, it was about building together. It was like a power couple. It was like, if we are to be a power couple, I'm paraphrasing here, but anyway, it was like, if we're to be a power couple, both of us have to hustle. I'm gonna try to post the quote on the in the description, but it was like, in order to be a power couple, both of us have to hustle. You can't have one hustler and one leech. So that's the same thing that the tick is. It's a parasite. It's a leech. It's something that attaches to you in order for its life force to go on. It must parasitically attach to a bigger, better life force. I hope I'm making sense. 418 could be significant. What's that? April 18th. Look, strong beginnings, new job, raise, promotion, investments, and added income. It's literally what I'm saying. Somebody is a hustler. Whoever you are, Enchanted One. 434. That's foundations and home, stability, strong new beginnings. You could be this strong person, Ace of Earth, Ace of Pentacles. And then remember, win-win outcome. Somebody is about to get their karma for leeching off of you. Ooh, that's deep. 4, 5, 6. Alignment, baby. Oh, and then I just look down and see 2111. That's 111. Wow. World card justice. 2 major arcanas out here. That's 50%. There's only 4 cards out here, and 2 of them are major arcana. Something major is going on. 515. Big changes. Surrounding self, surrounding your, maybe you're getting a new job, maybe you're moving, maybe you got a raise at your job. Whatever this is, it's a win-win outcome because of cause and effect, because of karma, because you've been doing right by somebody. This is completion of a cycle, completion of travel. The world card, reaching goals, life lessons. Somebody has learned their life lesson out here. 545. Change around your foundations, change around your stability, could be even change around home. Look, devilishness in the reverse. 555 as I look down. It is what it is. Somebody put away their devilish behavior. Somebody might have cut a devil out their life. And I'm also seeing like there's some type of, oh, they say that's not a good example. It really isn't now I'm thinking about it. But I was thinking about the little parasites that they're on either whales or dolphins or something, and they eat off. It's still parasitic, but they help the shark or whatever because they eat off. Oh, I heard it is significant because somebody during this season when they were going through this cycle, the leechy person that was on you, the parasitic person that was on you, at first they were helping because they were helping eat off, like, it's kind of the same thing about like a toad being in your plant, and the toad is there eating insects and the plant is thriving because the toad is there. But if the toad becomes sick or greedy and begins defecating in the pot, it starts causing more harm than good. I hope I'm making sense. I make sense to me in my head. Y'all, just hit me with a like if it's resonating. The 10 of Pentacles in the reverse, somebody probably, it's given that somebody snatched their income away from somebody. Somebody realized that they cannot reach generational wealth with somebody. Somebody might have lost a lot of money. Wealth and legacy in the reverse. Somebody realized that it's the meme I seen yesterday that somebody wanted to be like a power couple with somebody, but then they're realizing I can't be a power couple with this person because I'm doing all the hustling. I heard I'm a hustler. I'm a hustler, homie. I'm a hustler. Ask about me. Ask about me. Doing tarot is like Tourette's, I promise. That's what it be feeling like. But when I was young, they, it was like, oh, like ADHD, mind all over the place. And now that I'm older and I'm able to accept, like, I'm just realizing that a lot of kids are diagnosed with stuff or looked at as a certain way because they have gifts that people don't understand. It's like having the gift of being a medium. Like Klaus on, it's given like Klaus on, what is that, Umbrella Academy. Remember, his gift was to be able, he was a medium. He was able to talk to spirits and stuff, but the whole time he was like scared of them. I kind of look at myself in the same manner because I had like that when I was young. But I didn't really understand it until I got older and I started like, it's a long story, but doing things that make you hallucinate, the D-rugs. And I started seeing the same things that I stopped seeing when I was like a little girl. And it was like light bodies. That's what I used to see. I'm going to draw it one day. But anyway, I also pulled out this. Ooh, it says marriage at the top. Hey, marriage, homecomings, 909. Somebody's that's ending and then a brand new reset. Like, I like to look at the zeros as reset. Like, if you see something and it's zeroed out, like when you hit reset, 0, 0, 0, 0, like that's what zeros are to me. It's a restart. Have you ever had to like restart something? Like if it's your game, when we were little, the Nintendo, it started messing up, or you start doing something and it started like getting shaky and not acting the same. So you got to hit the reset button. You got to pull it, blow the cartridge, put it back in, hit reset. Somebody's hit the reset button, but they hit the reset button like in their relationship. It even could be the reset button in a job. But marriage, homecoming, celebration, peace, family, weddings, and get-togethers. That's the Four of Wands, the Four of Fire. So, fire is like, what do I want to say? Like when you're set on fire about something, it was something I had thought of yesterday. I wanted to say, but when you're on fire for something, it's like when you get up and go. It's like a go getter. When you're on fire, like even when like basketball players, I remember we used to play a basketball game on Nintendo when we was little, and I would always say he's on fire, and that means like he shot like 10 shots in a row. It's like you've gotten warmed up, and once you've gotten warmed up, you can just keep like sinking shots because you've already warmed up. Same thing with warming up your muscles. It's like somebody has gotten warmed up, but this is like in life. This is in like relationships. This could even be a job. It even could be like home and family. Oh, that flipped out quick. Thank you, Spirit. Walking away from failure. Wow. Somebody might have had to walk away from a job. Somebody might have got fired, but it might have been for the best. Because you might like find a new job that you actually like, might have better benefits. This could even be in a relationship. This could even be a friendship or family. Like, say, what fell out? Oh, the King of Cups in the reverse. No more love. No love. Somebody fell out of love with somebody. And this is what caused them to walk away. This is given that somebody walked away from a relationship. It's funny that I keep channeling this energy, but like, I don't see it in my life. So it's either going on oblivious to me, or this is future energy, past energy, or this is you, dear enchanted one, who is going through this and watching all my readings. Thank you. I appreciate the love. But yeah, somebody took an L. And low-key, they just want peace. Look, peace and family. Peace and family. I heard learning because this was my learning deck. When my auntie gave me these cards like years ago, I don't even know how many years ago. I want to say like 5, maybe 6. I had wrote the big bold letters. I had wrote like the meaning so I could learn tarot. This was after trying to learn on YouTube. I even watched this like hour-long video of the Fool's Journey. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's what it is. Somebody's gotten in alignment with learning. This loving masculine who decided that he's pulled his cup back from somebody. Water in the reverse could also be like drinking. That could be significant. Like somebody might have stopped drinking because remember we had like the temptation in the reverse. I seen another video yesterday also. It was like these men and they were getting massages and they went to the spa with their wife, right? And it was like a loyalty test. I've watched 2 things on loyalty test. 1313, that's like Ascended High. It's a loyalty test. Like I'm getting like somebody gave somebody a loyalty test. I've seen 2 videos this week about loyalty tests. The first video I watched about a loyalty test, it was like it had millions of views. So I know some other motherfuckers seen it beside me. 1331 mirroring. So the guy said he got the girl like a lottery ticket, but it was a fake lottery ticket from like Spencer's. And he got her the lottery ticket to see how she would react because he had just got a job that went from paying $50,000 a year. He had like the credentials, and then his job started paying like $300,000 a year. But he was like, before I marry her and bring her in, he asked his homeboy, he was like, I want to give her a loyalty test. Do you have any ideas? And the homeboy was like, yeah, buy a fake lottery ticket and see how she reacts with money. 1414, that's 55 change as well. And so he gave her the lottery ticket. She scratched it and didn't say nothing about it. And so he went to ask her, he was like, hey, like, did you hit on the lottery ticket? And she was like, oh, no. But he noticed she was making calls and texts to people. So when he got hold of her phone, he noticed she texted her sister and was like, yeah, I'm about to leave this bum ass dude, blah, blah, blah. I got money, blah, blah, blah. I'm finna go. And he was just like, wow. So his friend was like, keep bringing it up and see what she say. She would never mention it. Then she told him she was going on a trip. I think it was to like LA without him. LA could be significant. Louisiana could be significant. And he was like, so, you know, is there anything you want to tell me? Blah, blah. And she was just like, no. And so he never even revealed that it was a prank because of how she responded. She failed the loyalty test. The second video I had watched about a loyalty test was these couples who had went to a spa, and they went in with their wives or their girlfriends, and they had two women massaging the man, and they asked him, did he want a happy ending? And one of the men, he kept, but what they do is they invite the woman in while he's like face down, not looking, and then ask him, does he want a happy ending? And when he rolls over to get the happy ending, that's when they revealed that the girlfriend was there looking. And the first dude failed miserably. He just kept chuckling like it was all a game. And when he rolled over, he was so shocked to see his wife. The other one, they had to tap him on the shoulder and get him kind of up, like, because he said he didn't want a happy ending. He was like, nah, I'm good. It was quick. So I'm feeling like somebody failed a loyalty test. Like somebody, I don't know if it was over money or if it was over like cheating. But somebody either cheated, somebody might have stole money, somebody might just not be good with money, or somebody might have got caught like in a third party situation. Something has happened. I'm just realizing that this says husband. I wrote this shit on here. It says husband and it's in the reverse. This person might have been a husband. This might be a divorce, especially with that 4 of Wands, the 4 of fire that was out here in the reverse. Let me shuffle real quick before I get started again, especially after all that talking. I'm talkative for a reason. The divine made me this way. What is that? Fertility in the reverse. Queen of Earth in the reverse. This is like somebody's going to, I heard Mother Nature 1707, like somebody, it could be going against Mother Nature, like, or just like not a natural woman, could be BBL, lips, lashes. I had pulled that energy once before because it was locked in a basement sitting on a tricycle, girl getting on my nerves. Going out of my mind, I thought she was fine, don't know if her body is hers. Illusions, that was the other card that was on here. The illusion, somebody broke the illusion of this Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands in the reverse is, Queen of Earth in the, I said Wands, this actually would be Pentacles. In the reverse is a materialistic woman as well, because when she's in the upright, she uses like all her materials like in the correct way. Like she plants seeds, right? Because she's like Mother Earth. She's the earthy woman. This could be the opposite of that. Like plastic, I'm hearing living in a material world and I am a material girl. Somebody had got hold of a material girl. At first, like, apparently there might have been, like, something that was cute about this at first. Like, oh, she keeps herself up, or, oh, he keeps himself up. And then you start realizing that this person is, like, really materialistic. And that's what changed. Because remember, on the moon card, phases, illusions, change. Something changed. It's like somebody woke up. There's some type of change. Now card slid. And then remember this whole thing, because I cannot forget that I got bit by a freaking tick because it itches. So that comes back to mind. Like, it's like maybe it's itching on purpose. They're cutting the grass over here, and I don't know if y'all can hear it, but the lawn man is coming by with the weed eater. Cutting the grass. What is this? Stress in the reverse. This was somebody who was like overly stressed, keeping you up at night, insomnia. Somebody was stressing somebody the fuck out. I heard that ship had sailed. But night terrors, rehab, depression, stress, and insomnia in the reverse. It's like somebody who was addicted to drugs might have went to rehab, and then, you know, like when they get out of rehab, you can't just go back to doing the same things. That you can't have the same friends, because all your little dope fiend buddies, they're probably still getting toked up without you. feminine desire, queen of fire in the now the queen of fire in the upright, but queen of earth in the reverse. Not an empress. Empresses embodies all four queens, but something about this earthly, because earthly women, they decorate houses, they cook, they clean, they take good care of the kids, their hands, you know what I mean? I want to say hands on. Yeah, like they're good with finances. This is a woman that's not, this is Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Earth in the reverse. There's a woman that's not good with money. But she is good with her desire. This is an upright feminine desire. What else I wrote on there? Feisty, alpha, beautiful. That's what I was saying. This could be like a very beautiful woman. I'm hearing, that girl is poison. Poison. Damn. That's tough. Somebody's poison. And somebody's had enough poison. I'm going to tell a story. It's kind of personal, but it really, really makes sense. Okay, what is this that's flipped over? Wow, these are flipped over. It's 3 of them. Are they all water? Water, air, high priestess. Oh, they're not. They look the same, don't they? But they're all different. High priestess in the reverse. Esta no bueno. La muerta mujer. The dead woman. Oh, I'm hearing, I'm getting Walking Dead, like the Walking Dead. Look, higher self. Somebody's mind done. Somebody's mind is not good. Ugh, be trying to get comfortable. I gotta get me a desk. Secrets, mysteries, higher self, intuition, outer worldly, and trusting in self. This woman that doesn't know how to rely on her intuition, she might be cut off spiritually. There might be nothing. I heard she was a good pretender. Like the thing about reversals, 2228, wow. The thing about reversals is the energy is out here. The high priestess energy is out here, but it's in the reverse, which means the person presents as this, but then you can see through the illusion that this energy is upside down. I heard upside down, you're turning me. I don't even know the word. I heard that, but I do not know the words. Or maybe I do. I don't know. My higher self knows. Some type of secrets have come to light. That's what this moon is about. You know, the moon is the ultimate illusion, because the moon could be fully out there, new moon, but it's just the skies are black because the moon is blacked out. So that's the whole illusion part about it. And then what else was that? Four of Cups in the reverse. That's regret, ain't it? Unfulfilled, discontentment, discontented, and unhappy. In the reverse, somebody doesn't want to be. I'm hearing that Kurt Franklin. I just want to be happy, but if I keep on doing the things that keep on bringing me pain, there's no one else I can blame. 2, 3, 4. As I'm singing along off tune. I'm not here to be a singer. I'm here to be a reader, baby. Here to message. I be seeing people, like, I watch other tarot readers. I have a few that I really love. And sometimes they sing off key. And I notice people, they get in their comments and they be like, my son is texting me. It says it's hot, like very, very hot. It is. When I looked at the app today, it said it feels like 119. Scary. But anyway, they were singing off key, and people get in the comments and they be like, you don't sing, we don't like you. Bitch, click off the video. I don't understand people. Like, it's so easy to just, there's like thousands of readers. Find a new one. Like, I listened to Shavi Zane, and she don't care, and I don't either. And I don't blame you. We're here to get the message across, and that's just how it comes out. I don't have to be Patty LaBelle to get the message out. But anyway, sidebar. Oh, I just realized this. Look what I'm holding in my hands. The 3 of air, aka the 3 of swords, heartbreak. That's the one with the 3 swords in the heart. Divorce, separation, loss of conflict. Somebody's tired of arguing. Sadness and loss of a loved one. Days like this, these niggas need to go pay. What it say? Days like these, they need to pay niggas for going outside. This is about money. This is what my son is texting me. I agree. It's hot as fuck outside. And they're cutting the grass. Like, okay, I got bit by the tick. I like to hang out in the back by the dog park. Number one, because nobody likes to go back there because it smells like shit for the most part. Because I live in the hood. It's a dog park, but they don't pick up the shit. They just let the rain wash it away and it dissolve into the ground. The way nature intended it, I suppose. 2555. Big change out here. But anyway, I was back there and the grass was a little high, but it wasn't that high. And that's how I got bit by a tick in the back by the dog park. Because I like to go back there because it's shady and nobody's ever back there. It's where all the trees are at. But anyway, that's how I got bit by a tick. And that is very significant to this story. It's because now I haven't done a reading. It's been a few days. I've been taking it easy, you know, my mental health and all. And now they're cutting the grass, aka cutty. Cut it. And it might be safe to go back there, like, since they're cutting the grass. So the parasite might be getting cut off right now. That's what I'm trying to say. I said all I had to say. Like, bitch, get to the point. I'm getting. Don't rush me. I'm getting there. Okay. So, the conversation that I be having with myself, which is actually with the phone, which is actually with you, but it feels funny. I'm gonna just say it feels funny. Okay, anyway, new deck. Fake accounts. Ooh, child. Somebody done got a divorce. Because this shit, the way it's coming out. Unfulfilled, unhappy, 4 of water in the reverse. What was the other one? High priestess in the reverse. 4 of wands that was out here. Somebody's marriage has crumbled. And with that crumbling of the marriage has crumbled all the finances. And once those finances crumble, somebody went and got a new job. They might have got a new place, because this is not just about a new job. I mean, it's the Ace of Pentacles, which is money. But money also is what rules, like, your foundation, like what car you drive. So could have got a new car, could have got a new job, could have got a new home. Somebody wants a new person with that. Wait, I shuffle these cards. Did I pull it out? I'm going to just reshuffle. Fuck it. Let's just keep shuffling, boo. What else we have, Spirit? What do we have for the collective? Fake flexing. Oh, I did pull something out. It was fake account. Ooh, child. Fake flexing. What I keep saying that. How many pentacles we got out there? 1, 2, 3. We don't have a lot of pentacles here, but the ones that are out here are big. The Queen of Pentacles. The 4 of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles. And the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, the pentacles that are out here are big. Big money. I like it. This big money. But anyway, look at the money. Fake flexing. Acts rich, flosses money, acts fancy, shows off, etc. I was told to use my Beetlejuice deck. I guess I'll use it tomorrow. What was this one? Caught a case. Ooh, STI, STD, rash. Somebody might have got that bite from the tick. Remember, like, if a tick bites you, sometimes, depending on the tick that bit you, could cause Lyme disease, or what they say, alpha something disease. Somebody might have caught something. Caught a case. Caught a rash. An STI, STD, spiritually infected, spiritually transmitted, obsessive lover. Ooh. My phone is, I should have turned my ringer on. My phone is going off. It says, we thought you'd given up. Good news, there's still time to catch up. This obsessive lover thinks that they don't have to give up. Like, I'm seeing somebody who left somebody and somebody like holding on to their leg. I'm also seeing like a dog humping a leg. You know, like they say the saxophone's getting louder, the weed eater got louder. Oh, what was that? The way it's got a big ego, such a huge ego. Hurt ego, ego getting in the way of a relationship and etc. Somebody's ego is big. I'm seeing like, I don't know why, it's like a Megan Good type female. She might have a body. She might have bought a body. Might have caught a body. Damn. I'm hearing from, what is that? I think it's The Streets Need a Body. Remember The Streets Need a Body? That song from Raising Canaan, The Streets Need a Body. Somebody might have taken someone's loved one and now they're about to have a loved one taken, because that's what the song was about. The streets need a body. Ooh, I just gotta chill with that. Oh, this could be spiritually. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it could be spiritually. Like, oh, there's something flipped over in this deck. Let's see what it is. I have no idea. Somebody might have, oh, it was the fake accounts. That one was already out here. Do y'all hear it getting louder? The weed eater is getting louder. They're getting closer. Somebody's getting closer and closer to cutting someone off or cutting something off. But the streets need a body. It's given the same thing. Like, say somebody did like some type of spell work, black magic, ritual type work, and it caused somebody to pass on. La Muerta energy, right? And now it's like, say I'm getting like Romeo and Juliet, how the houses, like the feminine house and the masculine house, but this, I'm getting like a bloodline type thing. And the bloodline wants revenge. The bloodline wants a body back. You took one of ours, we're going to take one of yours. Where is that coming from? It's deep, it's hard. I keep getting a chill. Like every time I think it and say it. It's spirit, that's when spirit taps me on my shoulder and like, yeah, those are my spidey senses are tingling. I hope y'all can hear. A little piece of me hopes that my voice drowns out the sound of the weed eater, but the weed eater just getting closer and closer and closer. 3255, that's 555. 3 and 2 is like family and balance, happiness hater. This happiness hater is creating these fake accounts. Maybe this is somebody in my energy and I don't even know, or I just don't give a fuck. I don't care. Like, if somebody leaves, blocks you, doesn't call you, even, I'm feeling like it's probably even been years. I've been single for years. Like, and then the person is like, oh, we gonna get back together. Bitch, it's been 3 years. What are you talking about? 3, 3, 3, 3. I just said 3 years out of all the three, all the numbers I could have used. I could have said 5 years. I've been single for a while. Happily single. There's a difference. Somebody else could be happily single, just working on themselves. Like, I needed to heal. I went through a lot. Streets need a body. I keep hearing that too. I went through a loss. I lost a person. A very important person, my son. Somebody, I don't know if it's my bloodline or somebody else's bloodline, somebody wants, I heard their lick back. Remember, there's L out here. Somebody took an L, losses. Somebody took an L, a big L, and that L could have been a person. That L could have been a bank account. That L could have been a job. Like, it could have been a good job. Like, say you're working a good job, you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. Look, remember New Job was out here. And somebody like went and lied on you and fucked you out of like a good job. They're about to get their karma back. You think you can just fuck people? Somebody, 3443, mirroring. What is this since I cut it here? Rejected in the reverse and dusted off in. No way these are the cards. This rejected person doesn't want to be. is it, I was gonna say, this ain't neglected or rejected. You know, I read heavily. This rejected person doesn't want to be rejected. Dust it off. They're not dusting the shit off either. They don't want to dust it off because it's like somebody can't accept defeat. Somebody can't accept that they took a L. This divorce, separation, remember that's out here. Somebody either, it's like, say somebody serves papers and they say they want a divorce from the deck broke. I hope I caught that on camera. They broke up with somebody. The person is refusing to walk away from this failure. Walking away from failure. Somebody walked away and the other person is like clinging on for dear life. This leech, this tick. Fucking disease causing tick at that. Played out. That's just played out. Somebody can see through somebody. I'm hearing, I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. Somebody, this is like living in Seattle or somewhere, and where did they live on Twilight? Wherever it was, like, it's dark it's always dark and rainy. And somebody just, this is natural. This is our habitat. This is where we live. And then one day the sun comes out and they're like the vampires. Like, what is that, sun? Well, like, wait, I like that warm, sunny feeling. It's been wet and dark since I moved here. Somebody didn't realize that it was dark and wet and I've never seen a rainbow, and then they like go to Florida and like, wait, I want to live here now. Queen rising. This could be a woman. There could be a couple of women glowing up out loud. This woman could have been just very beautiful. All eyes on her. This could be like, I'm seeing like, I'm hearing that Conceited song. Conceited, coming up in the spotlight. Legal issues. Wow. Does this Queen Rising have legal issues? That is the question. Because why would these come out together? Both in the upright. Maybe because what she played out, because she thinks like, I'm getting like a woman who thinks she's so beautiful she can get away with everything. Entitled. It's like an entitlement feeling. I don't know what this is, but let's get to it. It's definitely something flipped. Photo proof and karmic friends. Did we have karma out here twice? Yeah, karma hit the floor earlier. Remember, karma hit the floor earlier. Karmic friends and photo proof. Somebody caught somebody doing something. I'm seeing like a woman who goes out with her friends, but she got like a good dude at home. But when she go out with her friends, she like loses self-control. 808, 3808. Drinking, smoking, doing whatever. Maybe flirting with like others, cheating, kissing, hugging. I'm seeing a woman that and then girl, fuck him. That's what like I'm hearing. Like, girl, fuck him. Girl, you gonna get in trouble if such and such knew you was out doing such and such. Girl, fuck him. Disrespecting. 3838, 1111, twin flames. But that instead is family and abundance. Your settings and karmic cycles. Somebody fucked themselves out of a twin flame, out of a soulmate relationship. Like, at any point, I've spoken of this before. I've even made TikTok videos about it. And it is about being in alignment. And say part of your karmic lesson was to do drugs and party. Most of us do when we're in our 20s. Drugs, drinking, alcohol, party, fucking, sucking, whatever. Then your mind grows past that. Right? And depending, that's why you can have different soulmates and different twin flames, right? So say, I like how a lady called it the purple timeline versus, and I like to look at it as a purple timeline too, as like your highest self, the highest chakra in your physical body is purple, the crown chakra, right? That's your highest vibrational self. You think from an ascended point. Then your lowest vibrational self, which is like the red, the root chakra, right? And so you can have a twin mate on that timeline, your lowest timeline, where y'all drink, suck, fuck together the rest of y'all lives. Y'all happy doing that. Have you ever seen two crackheads like on the street? I have. Just in love with each other, homeless together. They're soulmates, but they're soulmates on the lowest frequency, the lowest vibration. They just get high and beg together, and they're homeless together, and they're dirty and filthy together. But the most high, if you were supposed to in this lifetime have love, you'll just have love at the lowest level. Your kids will be the low vibrational kids, and they'll be out of line and disrespectful and blah, blah, blah. Or you can have the high ascendant children who are extremely intelligent and tapped in. You're still, say you're like when you play that old game MASH, the mansion, what is it? Mansion, whatever it was, apartment, shack, house. I think that's what it stood for. The old MASH game where you pick how many kids you're going to have. And that's what we do when we come into this lifetime. Hey, I want to have 6 kids this lifetime. Well, you can have 6 low vibrational children. You can have 3 low vibrational children. You might have moved up to the heart chakra by then, and you might have 2 heart chakra vibrating kids because you made them while you were on that timeline, and then you might have 1 ascended child. Right? I hope this makes sense. This shit is logical to me, but it might be a lot to comprehend. I hope I'm explaining it in an elementary level, though, not overcomplicating. I don't use big ass words on purpose. Like, I have the vocabulary too, but what the fuck would you use that vocabulary for when other people cannot relate to it? 4141. Yes, structure and balance within self. So I'm trying to tell you that wherever you are in life, it's already what you signed up for, whether you're up here or whether you're down here. If you were meant to have 2 kids with a husband, that you chose that. But your life choices will determine who you're with. And their life choices will determine the energy that's mirrored back to you. So I'm seeing a masculine who has cut off his low frequency partner. He might have even been married to this partner, this loving masculine, but it's in the reverse now because this masculine starts seeing through certain illusions, starts seeing through certain change. He might have got a new job. He might have invested in himself because there's also investments. So therefore his karma changed. This could be a masculine, feminine, or masculine. Take it as it is. Only you know what you do in your bedroom. I don't give a fuck what you do in there, but I'm trying to tell you whatever energy that I'm tapping into that you resonate with. And this is somebody who had to cut somebody off. So whether you're masculine or feminine, let's read it like this. Whether you're masculine or feminine, you've reached an ascension point. You got promoted in your spiritual life. And when you got promoted, person, so gonna start calling peoples, my peoples, hey, enchanted ones, whenever you decided, when the divine enchanted your mind and you ascended and got promoted to a new level, when you went from just vibrating at the root chakra and you start vibrating, 4344, and you start vibrating at the heart and above, and you started vibrating at a crown chakra, everything that was beneath that, you jumped timelines. Somebody went from a lower timeline, and somebody might have been at a good, like, heart-centered, somebody might have always been heart-centered. That's what I'm getting to as well. Because some people don't vibrate really low. There are people who've never done drugs and never, that's what I'm getting to. A person could have been like a squeaky clean person, but got with a person and might have got turned out. Whatever it is, persons, my peeps, collective, enchanted ones, whoever you are, you start reaching different goals, and then secrets start coming out. Backstabbing, theft, all of this betrayal, karmic friends, screenshotting. People, I'm seeing people like screenshotting, like, who does he think he is now? Who does she think she is now? You ascended. Somebody might have stopped drinking, stopped doing drugs. Those are low vibrational things. Stop fucking everybody. Stop fucking with someone who was fucking everybody. Just emotionally intelligent. And somebody's mind ascended, something happened, some trigger, some awakening, something someone you crossed, someone who said something to you, started exposing like lies in your life. And now this has caused everything to crash. I don't know if this is stepmama, stepdaddy. Now you had to walk away. I don't know if you had to walk away from like your real children because the children you had with that person were at this level when you had them. It's nothing against these people because they're their own soul and they will have to grow up and make their own decisions on where they will vibrate, what frequency, because anybody can have an awakening and start vibrating at a different level. This is not saying that all children are karmic and bad and the child never changed because you made them when you was coked up at the club. That's not it. The soul, everybody is on their own soul's journey. The person comes in, that soul knows what they're coming in for. It's part of their soul's lesson. 4, 5, 5, 6, alignment. That also makes 20, which is a 2, which is balance. All right, Spirit, let's get ready to wrap this up. Too busy winning. Shit. We don't care if you screenshotting and taking pictures and all of that. Old karmic friends. These are people that you just outgrown, whether it's co-workers, karmic friends, karmic family, karmic spouses or exes or relationships. Put the shoe where it fits. Somehow this will resonate. You're too busy winning now. And all the people who you cut off and no longer do this temptations with, no longer have the addictions, because I think I wrote all the 7 deadly sins on here. Greed, pride, sloth, gluttony, lust, wrath, materialism. I said that shit earlier and I'm just not reading it on there. Materialistic. All this shit that you were on before, it was just a challenge for your soul. Now your soul wants something different. Whoever you are watching this. Kissing ass. What came out with kissing ass? I have just got to see what fell flat. Groupie. You might have some groupies trying to kiss your ass. Why? Because now they see you winning. Masculine or feminine. What is this? Love on the brain. But somebody sees somebody else who's ascended as they are. Somebody's like, wait, this bitch is on the same timeline as me. Whether it's a masculine or feminine. Ooh, this person's on the same timeline as me. I seen 4727. What's that? April 7, 2027. Something might happen that day. Somebody might get married that day. Lost in the fantasy. Can't stop thinking of them. The love that never left. This might be somebody who their ex might have ascended too. Could be a new person. Could be an ex. Depending on what you want or what decisions and choices you will make. I don't recommend going back to old karmic cycles. That's just me. I don't recommend that. Last card, Spirit. They said pull 2 more. Dirt digging. Snooping for secrets. With love on the brain falling out before this dirt digging, it makes me wonder, like, is a new person trying to dig up stuff on you because they want to make sure that you're not this low vibrational being? Oh, this made confirmation by accident, but I hit the box and it said, I hope y'all heard it. Stalker. Dirt digging, stalker, and love on the brain. Not the new person could be stalking you. Lurking, checking your stories, obsession. Did anything flip in this deck? No, it didn't. Okay. It said pull 2 more. I'm going to pull 2 more and then I'm out. It's getting long. I just really like doing tarot. Shout out to me if you want a personal reading. I do personal readings. Cock blocking with girl fight. You know how they say the woman private is bumping? Oh, I don't know. Anyway, jealous vibes, argument, physical fight, and cock blocking. Somebody, I'm giving like an ex who tries to run and tell like the next bitch, he ain't shit, girl, he did this, he put his hands on me, put his hands on my kids, took all my money out my account, left me, took the car, took the house, took the dog. I'm hearing it also like in a bitch nigga voice type. Fuck that brought you. Thief in the night, creeping on the bottom. A creeping and a thief. Pick a struggle, baby. You gonna stalk or you gonna steal? Oh, why? I shouldn't even pull this one. Why did I? Oh. drama starter. They're doing all of this. They're trying to creep and screenshot and do and thieve, and they're doing all of this just to start some drama. Somebody doesn't want you to have this new beginning. Remember, that was out here in the first deck, strong new beginning. Somebody sees that you've ascended. You might have gotten in shape. You might have gotten healthier. I'm hearing plus 10 HP, plus 10 HP, plus 10. That's what I was hearing when I was meditating. Plus 10 HP, plus 10 HP. Somebody's getting healthier, looking better. You know what I mean? Like, and the person who you've left, who you've completed this cycle with, that's who's, look, I'm just realizing stalking is out here twice. All right, y'all. Peace, peace. Thank you for watching another beautiful read. If you want a personal, check the description box. Bye.